What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the show. And today I'm going to introduce to you, if you don't know, and for those of you who do, if you might, this is LP, one of my favorite artists of all time, one of my favorite producers of all time. LP is a hip-hop artist, a hip-hop producer, rapper from Brooklyn, New York. Recently, he has been involved in a group called Run the Jewels. They've released 3 albums so far, all 3 to critical acclaim, and all 3 are in the top of my favorite albums lists of all time. There was just lightning in a bottle when LP and Killer Mike came together. But all of that said, all of that introduction, LP's been in the game for about 20 years. He's been rapping. He's been rapping for a very long time. He ran his own label called Definitive Jux. They released so many good projects, so much amazing music. This was one of them in the early days of LP's career after the stint he had with Company Flow, which was a different group that he was in. When he was very young, LP released his first single, I believe when he was 16 years old. So this is one dude who's been rapping for a very long time. And this is an interesting track if it's an introduction for you to LP. It's not necessarily accessible. I wouldn't call this a very accessible song, but you really need to get in the mindset of okay, so let's just get to it. LP, Time's Out of Joint. This is it's a disjointed love song. It's a love song with some terrific samples, and it's just really, really beautiful composition put together by LP, and his rapping is just so, eclectic, and yeah, so you have to listen for yourself. Let's get to it. If you're still with me, let's go. This is a Mace reacts and recommends some good music. So let's get to it. Like the sample right off the bat, you can hear the vinyl crackling of the particular piece of music that we sampled.
And you can tell that maybe time is out of joint, my love. So this is maybe just an SOS, shrapnel, an echo of dead sentiment, measurement tossed to nothing for no one, a wasted effort, a shrug. Or maybe resonate, incurable, romantic, defunct in the face of fact. Black.
So with LP, obviously, he's throwing a lot of words at you in this song, and a lot of it is abstract, right? It's not, narratively linear. It's not linear music. It's sort of it's hard to interpret, but if you really just ingest it as it comes to you, you can extract the pieces that he wants you to hear. So let's just start back here.
And you can tell that maybe time is out of joint, my love. So this is maybe just an SOS, shrapnel, an echo of dead sentiment, measurement tossed to nothing for no one, a wasted effort, a shrug. Or maybe resonate, incurable, romantic, defunct in the face of fact. Blackboard formula erased by the next class, but the outline's still in. Blackboard formula
erased by the next class. So he's got metaphors folded on top of metaphors. This track especially, it's very dense. So it's hard, really, to interpret it all.
Formula erased by the next class, but the outline's still intact, and I see it. And I'm erased by the next class, but the outline's still intact, and I see it. And I'm still not sure of the meaning, but I'll say it. Write it down and read it for you. No protected leathery flesh of emotion chainmail. No running, no locking.
No protected leathery flesh of emotional chainmail. The way he puts words together is definitely admirable. Obviously. The dude is he's sort of he's a modern day poetry when you're able to, this is a lightning in a bottle type track where it's very timeless.
Write it down and read it for you. No protected leathery flesh of emotion chainmail. No running, no locking doors, no anger, no voicemail communication, no strangulation or distortion of purity sentiment. No fantasy of reconciliation or delusion and no revenge. No codes or hidden agendas, no preaching, no standing on the pulpit, no ego, no new speaker freakish lingo.
No new speak or freakish lingo.
Here I go. I haven't loved many people. I grew up afraid that I was crazy. One time when I was deep inside your body, you burned. And I was sure that you were gonna have my baby. And you could tell that maybe time is out of joint, my love. So this is maybe just an SOS shrapnel, an echo of dead sentiment, measurement tossed to nothing for no one, a wasted effort, a shrug. And you can
LP. This is just
tell that maybe time is out of joint, my love. So this is maybe just an SOS shrapnel, an echo of dead sentiment, measurement tossed to nothing for no one, a wasted effort, a shrug. Used to be in love.
Used to be in love. This sample that he does here is just insane to me. I don't know exactly specifically what two samples he smudged together here, but oh my goodness. This is a true producer when you're able to pick these pieces of music and like just create this absolutely new, beautiful thing that like whoever did this, I know Matt Dew did this artwork. This album artwork it's abstract, it's wonderful, it's beautiful. Man, I mean, I know this is out there. This isn't for the masses, but it's amazing music. It's not the mainstream. It's not widely known. But this is amazing music. Just listen. Like LP's production is just insanity. It's insanity if you really listen close to every single detail. Insanity. Oh my god, the sample and like the way he layers it, like it's so dusty, it's dirty, it's post-apocalyptic, it's dystopian, it's wonderful, it's that like he combines all these sounds to create this like post-industrial or industrial war complex, like dystopian future sort of sounds, like very industrial, very raucous, very metallic almost. Like it's cool. That piano sample with these eclectic, off-kilter drums, and with that beep beep, like what is that sample? And the way he combines this stuff, my gosh, it's just incredible. It's amazing. I'm gonna do more LP tracks. Let me know in the comments if you're interested in seeing more LP music featured on the channel. Let me know, because the dude is an incredible producer, one of my favorites of all time. So yeah, that's that. That's LP's Time Is Out of Joint, or T.O.J, or T.O.J, sorry, shortened. An incredible track. The brilliance of this track, lyrically and symphonically, is utterly orgasmic, of raw, deep pain and emotion. I loved it then and now still magnificent. I have a lot of trouble holding back tears whenever I play this track. I grew up afraid that I was crazy, in quotations. You know, still his best piece of work till this current day, hands down. And there's just a few comments. So yeah, peace out everybody. Later.